Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Previously, we ended day 1 in court for the final case, I want to believe, for the second game. And, well, we didn't exactly finish it in one day like D-Killer wanted, but hopefully Maya is still alright. After all, we still have avoided a guilty verdict from Matt on guard. Maybe that'll be all that matters. For now, though, I think we want to go visit Franziska von Karma in the hospital because she was shot this morning. The good old Hottie clinic. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Oh god, he's already here. Okay, what voice did I give this guy? Oh, right, it was kind of like a golem voice.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
No, it was like Gollum crossed with Yoda. That's right. Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes. I'm Director Hottie.
Oh. Why are you still here?
Yes. What is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Hottie. Oh, it's Edgeworth. I guess he might have been visiting Franziska too.
Yes. I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes. What is it?
Director. Franziska. How was Franziska von Karma? Oh, don't tell me he actually believes who this person says he is.
You don't need to worry. Yes. She's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes. And that thing, that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes. Her opponent was a gun after all, And when I snuck up on her real secret-like, she would scream real loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute, too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip, Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it.
Oh, thank God. Hey! Go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean, my frisky Friska. That's good, too. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
What are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? No, I shouldn't have come here. Well, alright. I don't think there's anything of note to examine here, no. Is that guy still here, this person? Oh, undergoing rehabilitation. Yeah, that's a good excuse. Thank you, Mr. Hottie, for saying,
wasn't that patient standing in the same spot the last time you came to visit? Doesn't look like they've moved any closer to the reception desk, Is this clinic really doing anything? Is that patient really getting better?
Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here.
Sorry. Yes. Most sorry. Yes.
Alright. That was fun. Holy shit, you got shot! I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of things happens all the time. Bullshit. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. Oh. Yeah, I guess Edgeworth has a foul history with Von Karmas with bullets stuck in their shoulder. Right. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Engard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today. Huh, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. While hiding Miss Andrews' own crime? That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find Engard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means. Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Engard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was... Ow! I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me... What a frigid lady. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. Oh, time for Edgeworth. Okay. So about today's trial, not yesterday's, today's. Oh, okay, so the day hasn't changed. This is the evening after the trial, I see. Huh. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness, that card! Give it to me, hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This! I can't believe you hid this from me all this time! That card, what in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. But you are gonna tell me, right? A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley... It works because it's both a pun of the term Shirley, as in Surely, Shirley the killer, and also Shelly, as in a seashell, like the conch on his calling card. Alright. Shelly the killer. Oh god. That pun was a critical hit. I'm wounded. And just as his name states, he is a killer and assassin. Oh, I called it! I called it! The best at that. An assassin? Oh boy. Picture card. Assassin? So, who is this Shelly D. Killer? D. Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the D. Killer name. So, because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? We think it is a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves the card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. Yeah, no, Matt Ongard hired Shelly. There's no two bits about it. No way about it. Matt Ongard hired an assassin. It has to be the case. It just has to be. That has to be why D. Killer is so eager to see Matt Ongard get a not guilty verdict, right? I see. Yeah, that's your Japanese name, isn't it, Phoenix? What's his name? Ryu Naruhodo? Something like that. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So, you think this assassin, he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does this kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Oh, really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Mr. Nick? There's no way you can find her. You don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right, listen. You need to know something. Juan Corda was killed by Shelly D. Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt Ongard, your own client. At least Edgeworth. We can depend on Edgeworth for knowing the obvious. Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. Okay, so Phoenix worked it out as well. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, we'll need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. But If you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Well, thanks, Edgeworth. Boy. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. Ongard hired an assassin? No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock. Yeah, I guess not. Maya, please, all I ask is you to make it home, safe and sound. Oh, scene shift? Oh boy. Oh boy. Can we talk about the bombshell that just got dropped? Matt Ongard, our client, is guilty. Maybe he didn't get his hands bloody himself, but he did see to the death of someone else. And that is inexcusable. Oh boy. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. Even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Wow. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Click. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. Alright, let's do it. Where the hell are we? Oh. Well then. What is this place? Is that Winnie the Pooh? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Oh. That's right. We never saw what Mia showed Phoenix, or told Phoenix. That's right. Okay. Well, what catches my eye the most, I think, is this portrait. That is Celeste Impax. What the fuck? God damn it. What the hell does it mean? My brain hurts. There is a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue. Oh boy. The bear. Wait. Didn't Matt Ongard have a ton of bears in his room? Oh god. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. Any chance Maya can squeeze through the doggy door? Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. Yeah, stick your arm in and unlock it from the other side. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Yeah, proportions-wise, Maya would totally be able to reach her arm up and unlock the door from the other side. Unless it's a key lock only, but yeah, I would guess an assassin might want that. Saddle dish, digital broadcast wave. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. What is an antenna doing here? Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will.
Yeah!
It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean?
Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct?
Duel. Dead?
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Nick!
Oh boy, okay, So I guess those were the only two clues I was able to find, huh? A satellite dish and a VCR, perhaps recording audio that was being intercepted? And there was the bear, and the photo of Celeste. Do you suppose Celeste was the second D-killer? But I don't know.
Mr. Nick?
Huh? Oh yes, bros? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. OnGuard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna head to the interrogation rooms before the hotel. Let's go have a chat with him. Anything new with him? No. Okay. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aw.
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah. There's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt OnGuard. Here you are.
What did he write? Is this something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? Oh boy. Shu. What a lovely name, Shu.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach's growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Alright. A client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. Well, this seems like a really, really good way to find something that Matt OnGuard doesn't want us to see. Here? And then... Hey, what's the big idea? I guess I need to go to the hotel lobby first, because it's down the street from the hotel, yeah.
Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass!
Gasp! Miss Oldbag. Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifrogger.
Pettifogger? because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But something much more valuable. I wanted Edgy Poo's heart. I want it all for me. It's all your fault. You awakened the wild beast inside of this Oldbag. Arrgh! Oh my god, she died. Did she die? Oh god! Back, foul beast! The dark flame shall not avail you. Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and out. Gets in and no air gets out. Then why do you keep putting it on? Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. But I'm not hearing this. Oh my god, we really can't get by. God damn it, Oldbag. Whatever. We'll save the chat. We have better things to do, like feeding Shu. On guard mansion living room. Sure is dark. I'll go turn on the light. Whoa. Okay. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shu the kitty cat. Shu!
Oh, it's adorable! Hi, Shu!
So I guess this is Shu. Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu. Meow. Tee-hee. The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me? Oh god. Nothing to see here, folks. Just a kindly butler who lives in the mansion of Matt on guard. Nothing out of the ordinary. No, sir. Just a regular butler. May I help you with something, Mr. Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. On-Guard's lawyer. The master's... Then you must be right. Yes. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family's butler, John Doe. Are you sure you're the best of the best assassins? Like, come on, really? John Doe? Really? That's what you're going for? John Doe? Nice to meet you. Meow. Oh, cripes. Lordy. Okay, well, let's take a look at the room. We have the busts of the Pink Princess, Steel Samurai, and Evil Magistrate? There are masks here. Yeah. That one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. Ha! They fought in many battles against the backdrop of Old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for Mr. On-Guard's cat to use. I also believe that Maya is back there. Hello. Oh, you mean Shu? The door. It's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. Oh boy. Nice ride, dude. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own. Really? Wow! But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here. That's actually a fireplace. How are they different, Mr. Nick? You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it. You should come and visit in Faye Manor then. I'll show you one when you do. Alright, pretty sterile otherwise, so... Mr. John Doe, what can we do for you? You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Ongard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say, maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. Ongard the kind to have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you've got there. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoe. Come on, Phoenix, put it together. Why would we ask Phoenix to feed Shoe when Ongard has someone to do that for him? And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Matt's note crumbled into a ball and thrown away? Okay. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. So young, and yet already so accomplished. A master of law. But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Meow. Okay, golly, Well, let's delay talking to Oldbag as much as possible and go to the Criminal Affairs Department. See what's going on there. Maybe Franziska is here. Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another. They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victims list around. You've got to be kidding. There's over 100 people on here. Mr. Nick? Is Mr. Ongard really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Yeah, that sounds like Shelley the Killer to me. How's the Blue Badger holding up? Aw, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what's this stuffed animal's name? And that's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's this precinct's mascot, you know. Oh, wow. I'll get him assigned mascot of every police station if it's the last thing I do. I hope you succeed in your mission, sir. Golly, okay. No getting away from what the what is inevitable. So, Oldbag, tell me more about what you were doing on the night of the murder. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Ugh, looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigating done is to first do something about this cookie alien. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Okay. Yeah, no. Alright, what can we show her? Oh, right, the letter of introduction. Yeah, I was thinking I'd have to give this to some official, not Oldbag. If I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth, or Edgy Poo. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... edgy poo? Ugh, is that a perfume? Pheromone d'amour I smell? Ugh.
Let's see here.
Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Etchipoo said so, you understand?
Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow.
Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue on investigation.
Okay. Oh god, she's back. Back? What? What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today. Why? The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
Okay, let's finally move. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Nothing new here, surely. It sure is one luxurious hotel. Yeah, nothing new. So, who will we even find here, Franziska?
What? How are you still here?
Well, alright.
Hey, city boy.
Lada, you're still here?
Reckon course. An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like someone's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Rec given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Alright. Lada, tell me more about the night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lada, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them, too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady on Decorda?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders.
Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? With disappointment, huh? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older, too? Or am I just shrinking here? My baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're the redcoat's friend, ain't ya? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Would you please just leave already? Alright. Well, I guess all that we can really go into is Okay, so Corda was the one with the bears. Right. Ung? Mr. Nick? What's that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? Yeah. I hate evil ghosts! Wah! I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Oh, God. No. Excuse me? Watch who you're calling a demon, brat! Ah! Zoinks! It's the alien! Who are you calling an alien? Cat. Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here? What is wrong with the onions today? I came down here to pay my respects to poor Juan, and you're disturbing me. Alright, maybe now we can talk to her. Please talk to me about the night of the murder, just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by the fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecile look on her face. With an imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make you sound better than that. Oh, alright. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working the night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corda. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, in my book. But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ungard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? Huh? What is it, Pearls? The presents. They're all bears, right? She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Corda's presents from his fans seems to be bears? Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. It seemed kind of small to me, like in stature. I mean, he had muscles, but I wouldn't call him a bear. Bears?
by bears. You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out down by a river going, "Heh, you sure can't fight. You too, Bob, you too."
Did all this really happen? Yeah, in the Gem and Ninja show, of course, surely.
It's in his biography, Bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears. Wow.
I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
Irk. That startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. Wait a second. Didn't the murder occur at 8 p.m.? Why did no one hear that bear alarm go off a few nights ago?
8 p.m.? That's the time when the war ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Okay, here we go. The transceiver. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you're not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did no good.
No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright. Then... a little... What if there's a static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems... bad... Connect... Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Ah! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? Should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Well, alright, Oldbag, see you later, I guess. Oh, Lada left. What would happen if we went back to the mansion? Oh, nothing. Okay, maybe it's time for the Criminal Affairs Department? No. Detention Center? No? Oh, yes, okay. Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice. Thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You've got to be kidding. And here I thought you had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, what I should try asking about. Can you help with the radio transceiver? The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe... Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? Metal Gear? So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way...
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer?
It's like when you use a dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy to being able to understand this. So, the room you were in when when the interference with the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something.
Ah.
Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Corda's room, the scene of the murder.
Oh, one of the bears is a listening device. That's why the killer had a teddy on his couch. I see, okay. What? That's it. I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Wait, Gumshoe?
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go.
Yeah! We should get going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Hell yeah, let's move. Go, 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 go. Go, move, 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 yes. Let's see, which one would it be? Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh? By who? Me, of course. Seeing this sure does bring back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
Oh no, she took that literally, didn't she? It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Oh, well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, Now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press enter to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? Alright, surely the phone isn't bugged. It's gotta be in a bear, right? The robo-dog is a bit too conspicuous. Maybe not the clock bear. Hey.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you find the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Oomph, rip.
No.
Bingo. It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
A wet-mitter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Well, alright. At last we have a lead. So it seems obvious that the real killer here, Shelly the killer, used the 8 o'clock chime of that one bear in the corner there to know exactly when to move in and make his strike. And before that, he sent in a very expensive stuffed bear to get a little look inside to know if it was safe. Yes, it would make sense. I'm sure a rich assassin like him would have the funds to procure a giant stuffed bear like that. And the very nature of it would ensure that it would be standing elevated and looking inward to the room, the best possible view. Because it was just a camera put in any old bear, who knows which would be thrown or discarded. So that makes a lot of sense to me. So if there's any chance at all we can recover footage of what this recorded or saw, then that would be huge, but I guess time will tell. Well, I think for now we're looking at a very short investigation cycle, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if we moved right to the court after this, but who knows? Things are coming together. Well, I guess, just like a few instances before, we already know exactly who did it and why and how, but we need to find the evidence that can prove it. Matt on guard hired Shelly to kill Juan Corda. And Shelly did kill Juan Corda. the problem is, can we really, is it really right to get a not guilty sentence for Matt? I mean, jeez. Dude, what would happen if Phoenix, in a mad desperate pull, asks to call in Matt's butler as a witness? Oh, that would be insanity. Without even knowing who the butler really is, just go for it. But that's for the future. For now, I've been Zephyr the Jester. This has been Phoenix Wright Justice for All. I thank you for watching, and hopefully I will catch you next time. So until then, please take care.